Boo, Starry! Stop, get out of my Twitter account!
Oh boy.
I need to totally change all the passwords, because you're just a meanie head.
I didn't even log in. You left it open on my computer.
So, if you leave your cell phone around, should I just pick it up and be like, my name's Starry and I'm a unicorn, what? To all of your friends? Okay. Alright, let's do a show. How about that?
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bronyville. This is Bronyville episode number 97, recorded on March 16th, 2013. I'm your host, Apple Cider. Hello! How are you doing all today over there in internet land? Be it if you're in Justin TV or if you're listening to this on, whatever podcast picker-upper you like. Picker-upper. Sandy's out. No Sandy. Quiet times. No Sandy here today to keep me in check. So I had to go out and try and see if I could acquire another, bodyguard, double, someone to try and keep me in line. That didn't work. So then I got 5 iron.
Yeah, I'm not up to that task. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see if you can try and keep silly me in check. Hey, 5 iron, what do you do?
Not much.
Okay, good. Glad to have you on the show. No, you actually do. Besides just being one of the bigger fans of my particular show or our particular show, let me not, be a jerky there. You also have a show.
That is correct. We have a show called Brony Time. We record on Saturdays, post sometime during the week, usually on Mondays. Takes kind of like a. If you ever watch Real Time with Bill Maher, we kind of follow that format with news, interviews, and then a big panel where everyone talks about things, gives their opinions.
Okay, excellent. Very cool. And where can they find that at? Where can they acquire the show?
Well, we're iTunes or Stitcher, or you can catch it at the URL, bronytime.com.
Okay, cool. And, all right, that's excellent. We're going to have you on. There's not really much today. I do have to warn you, this is probably going to be a shortened show for any of you out there, because there's not a lot of email. There's no episode that obviously came up. News is a little bit light. And besides, after this, we have to clean up the apartment and go look at kitties for Starry. So it's a whirlwind day. Yay. Kitties for Starry. Yeah, you're not the kitty though. No, you're not a kitty. You're a pony. You're a pony, baby. You're.
I obviously didn't see my Halloween costume.
Well, that's a Halloween costume. I'm obviously not ketchup.
Sometimes you are. Sometimes you're ketchup.
Whoa, nope. Anyway, this is why I need Chef on the show. To keep us in check. All right. Well, there's 5 iron. Of course, you know the show quite well. There's 2 things that are very, very important that we absolutely must do before we can actually start the show. And that is to find out your favorite character in your favorite episode.
All right. I go back and forth sometimes, but right now I'm settled on Pinkie Pie.
And you were getting on to us, particularly Chef, because he doesn't think very highly of Pinkie.
I that's all in jest. I know everyone has their personal preferences. I have become a huge Pinkie fan. I started off not liking Rainbow Dash at all, and my opinion changed over time. Hopefully, Chef will come around.
I think Pinkie, she's my second favorite, to be honest. If I have to think about what really makes the dynamics of the show, if you had to think about what characters you removed from the show that would impact it the most, I went, well, it'd probably be Pinkie.
You can't take her away. Everything crumbles.
Yeah, I mean, if you took away Twilight, then okay, you lose a lot of the character arc, and you lose a lot of you lose a bit there. If you take away Fluttershy or Rarity, you lose a little bit of the feminine side. If you take away Rainbow Dash, that's actually a big takeaway because you lose the tomboy. Take away Applejack.
Also a tomboy.
Yeah, also a tomboy.
Yeah. A lot of good balance there.
Yeah. So, and then Pinkie is just kind of her own thing where she's just blatant insanity. So, Yep.
kind of an element of chaos in there that she does not adhere to law of physics and stuff.
Yes. So, and it is stated that she is the only one that can do that. Everyone else just stands around and goes, Huh?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. And then favorite episode, sir?
Easy enough. Too many pinkies.
Just because there's a lot more of the said Pinky?
Oh, yes.
What was the moral of that story?
Explode the clones, I think.
Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned how to handle my replicants.
Pinky genocide.
All right, that's super cool. Good to have you on. And as I said, we'll be probably doing some quick marching orders. That is a quiet week. Chef is currently having fun in Appalana. You like that story? Did that one hurt? Burn a little bit?
I can only hope for more.
That's the closest thing I can find to make Atlanta actually sound pony. I'm sorry. It's it. But what I will do, let's go ahead and do this. Let's hit our sponsors. We'll just drill through this, and I see two of these that have to be clicked off.
Whoops.
Whoops. Hey, that convention isn't there anymore. It's a big smoldering pit of slag. Sponsor. Our sponsor is We Love Fine. We love them. They're purveyors of excellent pony gear, as well as not only pony gear, but tons of Marvel gear, Adventure Time, anything you want out there. Check it out. They got 3 new team shirts, and Tetra, have you seen this Team Princess Luna shirt?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, man, that one's just right up your alley. That's actually really damn cool. I'm linking this one in the chat so Tetra can take a good look at that one. That's a pretty dope shirt. I know that. I mean, they keep constantly coming out with really awesome stuff, and that's We Love Fine. We absolutely adore their merchandise.
Quick testimonial about your discount code there. I actually used it this week. One of the shirts I had my eye on for a while went on sale. So I grabbed that and 2 others, and the discount actually got me higher tier free shipping as far as the exchange. So yes, use that coupon code. Good stuff.
It's really good. Especially, 10% off. It usually is just good to handle the shipping side of it. But hey, free shipping.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which I Heart Kitty is that? Oh, except they're boxers. It's boxers that has a heart, and a kitty. I heart cats. I'm not going to try and find other iterations of what that could mean. So yeah, We Love Fine. If you want to go ahead and get 10% off your purchase, you can do that with the code Bronyville10. So go ahead and do that. That is excellent. We love their stuff, and they're constantly coming out with new excellent gear. So check it out. All right, it is news time. We actually do have a decent amount here, though. We are scraping a little bit. There wasn't... Fandom Fire status, as far as I can tell, is nothing, pretty much.
I hear CloudCon went pretty well.
Cool. Yeah, there's Cloudsdale Congress. I understand Snappy, I'm not sure exactly how to say it. He's in the chat, and he was there. The only thing that... maybe he can give a little bit of a feeling of how the show went, but... supposedly the only negative is the fact he came back sick.
Concrud.
Oh boy, Concrud. Jeez, ugh. Been rough recently. Unicon coming back and just having the flu. That was a monster.
Yeah. Props to CloudCon for not destroying the fandom. Thanks, guys.
That's the funny thing. That's our standard now. Is just like, as long as a convention doesn't melt in the slag, we're okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be the biggest. Just don't run off the VAs or the agents or anything. Please keep everybody happy.
Please don't make us look bad. We really would like to keep doing these.
Yeah.
So that is yep. So. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like everything's pretty chill, pretty calm right now, which is a nice change. Everyone is working for the most part, lines are, there still is stuff that's, ongoing, but things seem to be a lot better. So that's cool. All right. Well, let's see. We've got some news. The first one that I think we're going to go ahead and start off with is that this week I want to give a shout out to someone who did something very cool, and we have some exclusive material to bring to you guys. Ryan K. Lindsay is one of the writers for next week's My Little Pony micro series, Rainbow Dash #2. Or it's the second in the Pony micro series, but it's the Rainbow Dash one-shot comic coming out. And go ahead and put it up, Starry. And so they actually have sent us a PDF and the information and a full spread of the comic for us to review for you. So up on the screen right now, we actually have we're just going to put up the covers for you so you can actually see the covers that are out there, that's going to be available. And these are all of the prints that are out there. But yeah, I sent it to Five Iron, and I read through it last night. I'm sure you furiously read it a moment ago. What were your feelings?
It's good stuff. I mean, it is official pony content. The long ponyless summer, as it's called, is not as bad now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. I will say it's more akin to the style of the second micro series, except I find that the overall the drawing and the coloring is a lot better. I was a little bit sour on just kind of the doughiness and some of just the line work that was done in the original. The writing was fine. It was also a pretty basic story, but it was nothing that was, compared to the main comic, which was at that time just like dark and weird and crazy and just completely blowing my mind. That one came out, I was like, this is about a standard comic.
Yeah.
This one I think is actually really good because I think it's better than the Twilight one. And it actually, I won't spoil too much, but we have some additional villains in the canon. Some really cool villains that are out there. Applejack shows up, so she's very useful inside of here. There's a goth pony, that's pretty funny. I don't know. It's just a good one. It is far more adventure, which I'm sure that makes, when you're going through the different things for each of the main six, it makes sense that Twilight's going to be like, I want to hang out with somebody that makes books, and Rainbow Dash is all about just trying to look awesome. I don't know. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it continues on that, the expectations of the characters. I'm glad that they didn't let people just go kind of crazy without, trying to stay true to what we know for each character.
Yeah, I appreciate the new kind of villains that are in this, because if they actually take off and, if people actually do some stuff with them or they get, incorporated into some fic, it's neat that it does actually expand a little bit on the universe and be like, no, there are more bad things than, just Nightmare Moon, Discord, there's other stuff out there. And their design's actually pretty neat too. So, it's for any of you that like Tank, there is a boatload of Tank in this. I like the news pony, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Tank rivals Gummy for best pet.
Pretty good pet. Pretty good. Rainbow Dash just keep going at it. Yeah, it's a pretty neat. As I said, it's not like the art style is definitely different than the one on the first 4 main comics, but I think that it is if I had to put it up there, the first 4 main comics are all just so crazy. Though I may put it just above issue number 1. So I put it probably in the third of that. Issue number 1 looked really cool, but I think this has I don't know. It's hard to say. Let me just put it like this. It's a good comic. This one I think is a lot better looking and has a pretty fun story and some pretty cool characters inside of it, that I think that it is... it's better than what I feel the Twilight mini was. So as I said, I'm always thinking that these IDW comics are pretty cool. So yeah, I'd check this one out.
Yeah, I didn't care much for the art in the Twilight mini either. This one's, like you said, more show accurate, not quite like Andy Price's stuff, but still good.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the thing that got me about the Twilight Mini was there was just some stuff where, like, Celestia and Spike just looked off. And there were some dead on faces that looked a little weird. But then as it moved further into the comic, it seems like it got better. Like, there was just some spots where particular characters you just went kind of like, okay, yeah. It just seemed like there was a little struggling there, but no, I think there's some really good things. There actually are some pretty awesome jokes inside of here. They actually do use the term bro hoof.
I noticed the 20% faster in there.
20% is definitely in here. I will say that there is a there is an animation project that unfortunately their main title may have been used.
Uh-oh.
I don't know which. Let's see. Is that the? Was that like the fourth to last comic where? Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good. I think it's cool. So, once it comes out, I believe it's coming out next week. So I would go ahead and check it out. That is the IDW one shot for Rainbow Dash. And I think it's pretty awesome. So pop world references and some really cool storytelling. So go ahead and check that out. That's going to be hitting the shelves next week from what I understand. So awesome. Anything else you wanted to add to that 5 iron? You can go crazy here. You're my co-host. Don't feel like you got to hold back on me.
I'm trying to be polite.
No. Don't be polite. Be crazy.
No, I really enjoy the comics. I heard your interview last week with the folks from the next arc, and looking forward to that. It sounds like great stuff. It's always good to have people who care about the show and who can talk the lingo to work on the project. Because you don't want someone who's just thrown on it and say, okay, you do art, you do this, you write, you do that. It's like, okay, who are these people? Who are these characters? And that does not seem to be the case here, and that is fantastic.
Yeah, that was the neatest part about the crew last week, is just them going like, no, we really just friggin' loved the characters in the show, and when we found out there was a comic, we raced to be part of it. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So, they're very, very cool. Yes, and as a missing pony says, I interrupt all the time. Go crazy, 5 iron.
I will try.
Go lose it. Take off the shirt, swing it around in the air.
Nobody wants that.
No, not really. Okay, so there's not much in other particularly big news out there, so we can go ahead and tromp through this as much as we have. We have random My Little Pony facts from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, I think I saw that with Lauren Faust.
So this is a collection of information. None of this is particularly new. Inky Spots just made a joke. The week of Chef Sandy isn't here, we talk about the Rainbow Dash comic. I know.
Sorry, Sandy.
But yeah, so Lauren and a few other people actually yesterday, I don't know, just had some Twitter fun and started tossing out original ideas and stuff that was going to happen on the series. Some of this is stuff that actually had been said before. So this might be a little bit new to you. There was some interesting ones, such as Applejack's dog Winona was originally named Brandy and then Buckaroo.
I think Winona fits better. Winona fits better.
Winona's all right, but I think Sibsy was really hot. She was like, "Oh, Buckaroo's so cute."
That is cute.
Gilda was originally Griselda. That one was out before. Let's see. Apple Bloom was originally Appleseed. Big Mac was Big Apple. Sweet Apple Acres was Big Apple Orchard. Let's see. The Carousel Boutique was originally Carousel Couture. It was actually a carousel with moving mannequins for Rarities Designs. Unfortunately, it was rejected. Seems like it'd be that would be neat, but it seems like it would be a lot of maintenance to have it constantly moving.
Yeah, always having to reset them and put them back in place.
Here's one that'll go out to Tetra. Celestia was originally Queen Celestia. Of course, that was shot down because of the negative connotations of queens. because of Disney movies. Disney always makes queens be mean and princesses be nice. So that was the reason that she's not Queen Celestia. That's also why it is Queen Chrysalis. Let's see. And get this. Favorite Nightmare Moon's original name? It was Discord.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
There you go. Nightmare Moon was originally called Discord. So there's a fun one. There's some different ones. Opalescence was originally Ruby. Twilight Sparkle went through a few name changes. Was first Twilight Twinkle. Then Lauren tried to name her Twilight.
Then Twilight was.
Yeah, and so, but there were legal issues. Twilight Twinkle also had some legal problems, and no, there was no ribbing on the Twilight Saga with the choice of Twilight Sparkle.
Okay.
Rarity's Element was originally Inspiration. Twilight originally had dark blue hair with a light purple or with a light blue stripe. Let's see, the Diamond Dogs names are already out there. Pinkie Pie's sisters weren't named, but their ideas were mince meat pie and chicken pot pie. I don't know. I still kind of like Inky and Blinky.
Yeah, I go with the fan names.
Because they're kind of like country.
Mm-hmm.
They're rock farms in the country, so I kind of get.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. But mincemeat pie is just kind of like, whoa.
Ugh.
But then,
isn't that like a controversy in Europe right now?
Whoa. Hey. Zakora was originally named Shaman. Bird in the Hoof was originally conceived at a tug at your heartstrings style episode about losing a pet. So, well, I wonder how that. I'm trying to imagine that episode, just like the Phoenix dies and doesn't come back. Oh no.
I remember when I first saw that in the, was it Philomena burst into flames? I'm like, holy crap.
I expected it the whole time. I'm like, it's probably a phoenix. Yep, I was right. Let's see. Golden Oak Library was originally the Tree of Knowing. Pinkie Pie used to have a sugared rush power when she ate too much candy. She would plow through doors and the cakes had to replace theirs on a weekly basis. But I guess similar to the Cookie Monster, showing a protagonist eating way too much candy is considered faux pas nowadays. Rainbow Dash was originally a serial prankster, and Rob would mistakenly call her a he in meetings.
Oh my.
I think that's happened a lot where people are like, yeah, I like the rainbow dude. I'm like, oh, well, oh boy. Here's one also for Tetra. Luna's original name was Selena. Princess Selena.
Selena was. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But Selena was the.
I believe that was.
Roman.
It was some form of.
Some moon goddess. Somebody will know that. Yes. Originally, Luna was named Sailor Moon. That's correct.
Of course.
The one named Sailor Moon. Scootaloo was supposed to get in a lot of schoolyard fights over not being able to fly. Luna Eclipse did have a scene with Rarity making a pink princess costume for Luna. That was known. And Return of Harmony, Applejack was supposed to climb on top of the balloon to get the basket to rope a Rainbow Dash. So that is your big random MLP facts straight from the horse's mouth of Lauren Faust. So and various others that are out there. So that's neat. That's just for a little info dump for those of you that are interested in those sorts of things. So
DVD extras.
Very much so. All right. Moving onward. Hey, Five Iron, do you have Netflix?
I do.
That's cool. I actually don't. We decided to pare it back, and besides, Starry just watches Hulu all the time anyway, and that's freebie free.
Yeah. Netflix is great for what you're about to talk about, because I've been looking forward to that being on there, because YouTube is still kind of when it comes to rewatching things.
So what's on there now?
Season 3 is going to be on Netflix. If it's not already right now, it's coming up very soon.
Yeah, let's see. Just about 1 month after the finale, Season 3 has been added to Netflix for subscribers in the USA. If you actually see the Friendship is Matching, it's actually a card game. Friendship as Magic is actually on the top 10 most watched series, ranking as the most popular child show, and only second to Futurama in animated shows. So
that's pretty good right there.
Yep. And so now if you do have Netflix, all of season 3 is on there. So you don't have to go to YouTube. You can actually just yank it and pull it right up there. And if you watch it on Netflix, it keeps it up there in the ratings. So that's not too bad.
Yep. Good for the show. Plus makes it easier to take the Brony challenge.
Yep. Sure does. Yeah, but the commercials can sometimes be hilarious.
No, I'm repeating the same.
I know.
Over and over again.
You just have to keep watching the commercials on Hulu and then just making fun of them and making derivatives. Every time the same commercial comes up for the 8th time, you just have to make your own fun. Moving on, Main 6. Hey, that's that fighting game everybody loves so much.
Yeah, still kind of sad about that.
Yeah, but as we said, that kind of was going to happen at some point. I still kind of would like if there was just one day of just like, oh, look, here's all the leaked code. Ooh, I wonder how this got on a public FTP. Yeah.
Hopefully someday.
Maybe someday. Maybe after all this happens, if they can actually get the engine going. So. There is some new announcements for the Main 6 team. They are to be granted a free license for the Skullgirls engine if they can extend their current fundraising to $725,000.
That's a lot of dollars.
That's a lot of dosh. Starry hates me saying that. But yes, the Skullgirls engine, which is pretty much a fully featured, good to go engine that's out there for the fighting team. If they grab that, and they'd pretty much be able to go, and they wouldn't have to actually build and maintain their own engine, which is pretty good. And I believe it does have a set net code inside of it, so it would actually be set to go for internet play. I'm making this up. I have no clue.
Yeah, I was going to ask, have you ever actually played this Skullgirls game?
No, not at all.
Neither have I, but Calcos from Celestia Radio?
Mm-hmm.
He's very opinionated on this topic. And
what's his opinion?
I don't think he's for it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Well, the couple caveats that are on here, the 725K is a lot of money. The campaign already has $400,000 out there, but of course that means 325K is still necessary to get the engine license.
That's a long way to go still.
Yeah, I mean they're over halfway if you look at it like that.
Yeah.
So it could be something that very well, I'm sure they'll probably Indiegogo, or they will do some additional work to try and see if they can get people to be interested in and actually, donate what they can to actually produce what's out there. And of course, you do have to remember that Main 6 does have Lauren behind it now, so she is actually helping out with the production of the game. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a huge pull right there. Because even if it can't be ponies, that pulls the bronies into supporting this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Timo brings up a good point. If they could get Lauren to actually crank out some of the designs that she'd like to do for the game, I think that would immediately get people really jazzed up for it.
I wonder what the color scheme for the characters will be. I want to be a pink one and a yellow one, or
there'll be a purple one, a pink one, a yellow one, a blue one, a white one, and a what am I missing? Which one? Orangish one. Yeah, that'll be the main, and that'll just be the main one. Then there'll be a big white one, a kind of bigger bluish,
yeah,
really big red one. So, a moon one. Yes, Tetra, correct. But yeah, I think if they can get Lauren to make some assets and show it, I just knowing what she's done in the past, I assume it's going to be something that's going to be stylized. It's going to have those kind of big base colors. I imagine it's going to have, all the usual twists and curls and kind of neat atmosphere that she usually adds to a project. So I'd like to see where it goes.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't gone through and looked at her DeviantArt page, you really need to. I mean, her stuff is fantastic, and there is sort of that residual vibe going through all of her work. But like you mentioned, the I always notice the clouds in the backgrounds for ponies. I love the how the clouds are curled and wisps around like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
very indicative of her style.
Yeah, So get ready. You'll be paying for a Galaxy Girls fighting it. No, just kidding. she so wants to do Galaxy Girls. She so does. All right. Well, moving on. That is main 6. Let's look a little bit here. Galicon. Have you seen this video?
I have not. I need to click that.
Go ahead and click that and make sure your speakers are down a little bit so I don't get too much residual. But Galicon put up a video asking for some money as well. But this is a full, neat little animation made by the Janimations team.
Well, that is nice right there.
Oh, yeah. It looks awesome. And it's just saying, like, hey, Galicon's coming up. We really want to go ahead and do an awesome show for you. Get what guests we can. They need a little bit of funding, but it is a very, very slick video. And, of course, Janimations is one of the creators, the one that did the animation for, well, obviously the Meet the Crusaders stuff, but as of late did actually the animations for the Brony's documentary, as well as some other things. So very, very, it looks very, very, very good.
That's like that. I'm watching it now, and that is show accurate right there. And I have to say that Pinkie Pie fourth wall break and self bro hoof, that was worth it right there.
That's pretty good. There's at the very least, it's a very, very awesome looking animation. So it was almost one cool thing territory, but I found something that I thought was kind of cool too. And in keeping with the Sandy isn't here, so I can say good things about Rainbow Dash. I didn't say that out loud. Thing that I'm doing, you know, it's a really good thing. So I want to make sure it was in here. Hey, what do you think of Pony's anthology there, 5-Iron?
The anthology, people always look forward to the anthologies. Now that there's a third one coming out.
Oh, look at that segue.
Haha, segue.
Yes, I thought the first anthology was amazing. That was great. Thought the second one was a little bit long in the tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Coming at like an hour and a half. Oh ho ho!
Oh my!
I would love if they made like the full version and the condensed 30-minute version. But of course, some people would get flank hurt because mine wasn't in the short one.
Wait a minute, Brony's don't get flank hurt. What are you talking about?
No. But yeah, they are working on a Ponies 3, which makes sense. Season 3 is over. They've got more animation that they can actually play with and do some silliness with. So Ponies the Anthology 3 is on the way. They have an announcement video. I have not clicked to see the video, but as Brony Hub said on EQD, by Star Swirl's beard, I cannot wait.
I'm going to start using that phrase now. I like that.
By Star Swirl's beard, what a value.
Well done.
I love that. God, forget this. This is a Galaxy Quest podcast now.
Oh yes.
Talk about Alan Rickman's best movie. Maybe not, but it's a really good movie.
I was about to say, you do not dare say that was his best movie.
Okay, it is Tim Allen's best movie.
Well, that's not very hard. I mean, if
I
you
know
don't count the animated stuff.
Well, oh boy, yeah, because then you have to say no, but I think Toy Story in itself, that is like that's good, but that's just good all around. But this is actually Tim Allen actually acting.
Nope, doesn't work.
No,
sorry.
No,
that was it.
Galaxy Quest.
I liked it, but it was more for the other, folks at Star Trek.
It's so good.
I did like the part where they were crawling through the machine. Like, what does this stuff even do?
Yeah. Why do we have this? This makes no sense. We stopped the bomb. Why is it still go? Oh, it always stops at 1. Now I remember.
Yes.
Yeah. My favorite. The guy was my favorite part of that movie. Maybe look around you. Can you make a rudimentary lathe? No, shut up. Such a good back to ponies Inception noise. Finally, last little bit of news here. EQD, there's an app for that.
Yeah, I was looking through that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded. Maybe I should download it and see what it's like. But yeah, Equestria Daily now has a fully formed Equestria Daily app. If you so wish to download, let me see. Pull up.
Is it on both platforms?
It's on both, so you can get it on the Android or the Apple Store, depending on where you want to acquire it. I will. Let me see if I can find it right now. Hit the Google Play button. Because I'm all into some Android here. Equestria Daily search. So let's see. There you go. EQD posted by Sethisto. Huh. I see what you're doing there, Sethisto. Let's see. 1,000 downloads, 4 stars at this time. 4 megs in size. I'm interested to see how this looks. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. EQD. Failed the load posts.
Huzzah!
Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's see. Art. Failed the load posts. Hey, this is like Sim City. Failed the load. Failed the load. Failed
EQD,
the load.
Yay.
I want to return this free thing I downloaded. It's like Sim City.
I was tempted to make a DHN joke, but I'm not going to.
Well, I don't know the exact specifics, but yeah, I'm going to have to harass him that his new little toy. It worked kind of yesterday, Feather Prop said. But yeah, so if you are a fan of Sim City, go get EQD's new app. And I like Sim City. I've been playing it a lot recently when it works. It's okay. Well, let me say I've been playing it a lot. I'm still not sure if I like it.
Now, is that bug related or is that
just gameplay related?
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just like sitting here and just going like, all right, I need to make my city bigger. Oh, great. All of a sudden, all the water turned off across the region. So, and there's no water in my town. So I guess I'm boned.
Well, I mean, SimCity is around for a long time. Has it changed that much since the previous generations?
This one is way different because it is one. You remember how you could make a big sprawling metropolis in the old versions? This one you're constrained to like this square plot, and you have to build your city in this square plot, which is really weird because you see the entire region around you. So you just have this square metropolis here, like surrounded by a whole bunch of completely open land.
Did they do any kind of research on this? Because most times people don't want you to take one generation and then constrain what you get for the next one.
I think that they were so like on this idea of we want to see people work together and multiplayer and like and constrain. But I think it really feels like that they had a concept. They needed like 6 to 7 to 8 months to bake it a little bit more, and EA just kept poking him with a stick of like March. Like, oh, all right.
Oh boy.
So.
Marketing, gotta love it.
Yeah, it's you know what, I think it is. I still enjoy it because I can literally sit there and just be like, oh, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this now. Oh, okay, do this. All right, my roads are better, and so now I need to raise this, and it's kind of fun just sitting there raising the city. But so much of it feels like I'm just sitting there going like, by the way, your trash is bad now. I'm like, my trash is bad, and I look and I'm just like, why didn't you tell me?
I have to confess, my favorite part was always unleashing the monsters in the cities.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. I had zombies, which is a new one. I had a zombie outbreak for some reason. I had a tornado go through, and I had a big giant monster just go through my city. But it ransacked the entire area of the city that had nothing in it. So it's just like, all it did was stomp on a baseball field and leave.
It was a stupid monster.
I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, that was... It's been okay. And this concludes the every single podcast in the world talking about SimCity and how it's broken.
Oh, I'm sure they'll talk some more.
Yeah. It'll be good when they can actually, get it out of beta.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
Yep. Okay, so topic time. We don't really have anything.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on, really.
Nothing to go on. We could wax nostalgic about how, we podcast? How do you what's your audio setup? How do you capture your podcast? I'm curious.
We use Skype and a piece of software that records a Skype conversation, which is great until it realizes, if you've got like 5 people on your show, it puts you on 2 channels, and I'm one of the channels, so it makes editing lots of fun.
Yep. Is it Pamela, or which one are you using?
I forget what it's. It's just it's a little freebie. I think it's called MP3 Skype Recorder or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. Again, it was free, so huzzah! But you don't get a lot of channel options.
Yeah, and you wouldn't, because unfortunately, I think everything simply comes across as one. So,
yep.
Such as trying to record across the internet, 'tis difficult.
Yeah, but Audacity is a fantastic program for going and cutting and editing and making it sound better.
Oh yeah,
the whole live thing is very nerve-wracking to me.
This right here.
Yeah,
having to sit here and know that others are fawning over your entire your every move, and that
they're judging me from every sentence I say, and I'm sweating like a pig.
Don't worry, I'm judging you anyway. So.
Oh no.
I judge you every single time you send one of those snarky comics.
That is very FK.
He's angry that the show isn't posted yet, huh? Sleeping. This is where I get my revenge, sir.
I did not think this through.
Yeah, so for those of you that may not know, on Five Iron does post comics every once in a while about his waiting for the show, or what he hears about the show on his Twitter feed, which is, what's that Twitter feed?
Oh, what's my Twitter handle? Just at 5IronBrony.
Yep. So, that is, yeah.
I keyed.
Yes, Brony time. Everybody's just going to need to go check that out and check out the handle on that. But yeah, my setup is far more advanced, but I've been trying to tinker and do stupid stuff for a very long time.
I've seen pics. You've got a very nice, little soundboard set up with a couple of different devices hooked up there. I can't quite make them all out.
So the 2 main cornerstones of what I have, well, technically 3. I have a M Audio Mobile Pre, which pulls my audio from a microphone. You're actually hearing me off of a webcam mic. If I just rattle the screen, I just harassed you. And then all of that ports into a R16 Zoom mixer, which actually does all the recording itself. It's nice because I get myself a little bit of hardware-based recording. So if a computer completely goes down during the recording, I don't lose it.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Trust me. The number of times where it's like, your disk is full, or, very bad things happen. It's like, yay, this is handled in hardware. And then to stream out, there is simply a Behringer USB adapter, which takes the output that simply just ports it to USB, and then that is used as an audio device in XSplit.
Oh my, well, that sounds like the voice of experience speaking there, because this is not your first podcast, correct?
I've done 2 before. I did one called Clawcast and one called Anthropodcast. Both of those, I will note, did not survive past their 20s, as in like 20 some odd episodes. This will be the first podcast that, as far as I'm aware, is going to actually hit 100 that I'm a part of. So,
preemptive congratulations.
No boy, I still have no clue if or what we will do. I'm trying to keep that weekend clear so we could, I don't know, maybe Sim City or something.
Team Fortress 2.
I know, but it's so hard. We have to get everybody into a certain. I just have to rent a server. We'll see. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
If we did TF2, I'd definitely buy a bunch of presents and just present all day.
Yes, that's the way to do it. I've got like 80 some. I love giving out presents in TF2. The Saxons, they're fantastic. They don't ever give me anything important, but it's fun to do.
Yep. Okay, we may do that. Just do some silly maps and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. As said, there's not really much to talk about topic time, and the only topic that we have is the longer we do this, the longer we keep Starry Night away from kitties.
Oh, take that woman to get a cat.
I know.
Toot sweet.
She needs a cat. Episode discussion. I made a fake episode. You ready for this?
Fire away.
Beauty and the Manticore. Golden Harvest finds herself whisked away to a magical castle after her father is kidnapped by a Manticore prince. She reach out to the beast before the spell shackles him in the form forever.
Dun, dun, dun. I like that. That's pretty good.
Be a silly, fun little episode. I don't know. It's completely original. There's not referenced anything at it. It's a...
Who would you cast for the Manticore Prince?
Let's see, the voice for the Manticore Prince. I would put. Let's see, you want something kind of. You want a deep voice. You know what? Nathan Fillion.
Oh yes, absolutely. I was thinking Johnny Depp, but that's a better one.
Nathan Fillion would be a nice kind of like deep but smarmy.
He kind of has that about him. He kind of has that aura.
Yeah. People are saying Michael Dorn, Nathan Fillion. Nathan Fillion! Oh,
very nice.
Oh, good one, some Brony. Oh, it hurts. Yeah. So that is Beauty and the Manticore. I don't know. Making up silliness here. All right, we'll tell you what, with that, let's go ahead and move this forward. We got emails. We don't have too many emails, but as I said, you can always go ahead and email across to those at bronyville@gmail.com. We've got some images in the emails today if you ever want to look and see what's in the doc. All the links of the stuff that we talked about earlier is in the document, so if you want to look at any of the links from the news that we had, or see any of the emails, or see any of the images, you can always go over to bronyshow.com or bronyvillepodcast.com. Simply click on the show note link for the episode and you can see everything we have talked about on the show. I will be first and 5 Iron shall be second.
Alrighty.
Email time. Hello, Apple Cider, Chef Sandy, Starry Night, and guests. I wish to first give you some obligatory and well-deserved praise. Your podcast is second to none in the Brony community, and I know from personal experience how hard it can be to put so much work into it on a weekly basis. Keep up the good work. My question is about a specific type of merchandise, vinyl magnets of cutie marks, specifically of Luna's cutie mark. I've seen some of these, Applejack, Celestia, and Rainbow Dash, for sale on Etsy, and I found a guide on how you can make your own in DeviantArt that looked rather involved, but I thought I'd pick your brains to see if you've seen Luna's mark for sale anywhere. I drive a black car, and I think having Luna's cutie mark on my flanks would be cool and a subtle nod to the show. Thanks very much for your time and consideration. Your show is one of the highlights of my week. Desert Nocturne. P.S. Chef Sandy has convinced me to attend Nightmare Nights Dallas. It has been far too long since I've been out of the Metroplex, and I love all the coverage you've given the con on the show. P.S. Applejack is best pony, as she is the most level-headed of the bunch. As Twilight Sparkle once said, all the ponies in this town are crazy!
Can we call it Sandy Con? He's not here.
It is Sandy Con. I don't know what this Nightmare Nights Dallas thing is. Sandy Con Dallas. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We do have the Luna expert out there, Tetra, who is most versed with Luna merchandise. I wonder if we have any idea where you could actually get because there's vinyl magnet. You could get magnets, but you could also just get straight vinyl you could put on your car. That's another alternative. Let's see.
Yep.
Luna cutie mark vinyl. Let's see. Cutie mark vinyl. So yeah, I just found a vinyl. If you wanted to just do a straight vinyl that you could put on your car, I just found one. Just typing in, it's an Etsy store. My Little Pony Princess Luna Cutie Mark vinyl. It is $4.50 United States dollars. 7 available, and is 4 inches by 5 inches, so it's not huge. But it's a straight vinyl that would just attach to your car. To Jorkin, I could have vinyl scratch vinyls. Doho. Yeah, but there's that one. Let's see. Luna car magnet. Don't see that one. Let's do the Luna magnet. This is furious Etsy searches.
I love Etsy. You can find anything on Etsy.
She bought cologne off Etsy. MLP Luna. No, I'm having some problems actually finding magnets, but I did find just straight vinyls. Let's see. I'll just go with MLP Luna. Yeah, there's Vinyl Bot that has one. There's an embroidery. Wow, Luna's popular. I don't understand what this is about. 7 pages of Luna.
It's all Tetra.
Every single one of these is a Tetra. Oh, dude. Hey, Tetra. Here's something for you. Here's where your paycheck's gonna go. Check out that Luna hoodie.
Oh my!
Yeah, that's good. That's
really good.
That's actually really, really cool.
Yeah, it is.
$60 hoodie.
Handmade.
$60 handmade hoodie. Oh, Tetra had to leave. Why did he go to a restaurant?
Ooh.
Now everyone's gonna buy all the stuff that's meant for him.
Oh well.
Yep. But yeah, there is plenty of stuff inside of here. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty neat. There's just a ton of stuff that you could go check out, and that's all on Etsy. So just I literally put in MLP Luna. There's 250 items for Luna. So
oh my,
yeah, you can spend a lot of money. That hoodie is actually really cool. Let's see who made this one. Name is Sugar Jubilee. Looks like they make a bunch of other hoodies. Shadowbolt's hoodie, Derpy. Rainbow Dash, Trixie hoodie. I know. Why Equestria Daily? Grr. We could have just forgotten her.
Yeah,
don't
really
let Pixel Kitties hear me say that.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that takes care of all that. And yes, thank you for the praise. Thank you very much.
Tetra's back.
Hey, Tetra's back. He came back just in time. Yeah, he needs to see that hoodie. Oh no, he made frowny face. Goodbye to $60. Farewell to money. All right. Well, go ahead and hit the next one, 5 Iron.
All right, brings me on a live show and tells me to read something. Here we go.
There you go. Don't mess it up.
Oh,
pressure.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to Bronyville, episode 97. I'm a listener, Twisted Haywire, and with me tonight in the chat, we most likely have Rusty Headphones, Panzer Pony, and the always lovely Random Fan Philly 408, and many others. Since you're now giving dating advice, I would like to ask something. In a few weeks, that does not grammatically correct. In few weeks ago in the chat, the question, "Can Philly and Colt just be friends?" was asked. I would say yes, but what do you say? Why don't Phillies just say if they want to be something more than just friends? A Bronyville listener, Twisted Haywire. P.S. I'll be 28 this Tuesday, and I hope this is the year I find someone. It is still less than 8 years. It's still less than 8 years since I was last in a relationship.
Ready for relationship advice now, Starry? How does a stallion or a mare find their significant other, their one true?
Well, the first question was whether or not they could just be friends. I'm like, yeah, most of my friends in high school were guys.
But no, you have to be romantically attached to everyone you meet.
That would be really awkward.
Go in for a job interview. Wow, you have gorgeous eyes. You're fired. I'm not even hired yet. Yeah, but you're fired. Get out.
Preemptive.
Ooh, creepy.
Let's see. So let me go back to this. So let's see. A few weeks ago in the chat, can a Philly and a Colt just be friends? Yes, you totally can be friends. There's no. Definitely. I think if you are the type that hasn't been in a relationship in a while, and especially if you're one of the ones that is pining for one. I remember back in the times when back in the way long time ago when you were single and it's just like, I really need someone. You know, it's hard not to think like, this one could be it. No, this one. Maybe this one. And you know what happens? The moment you chill out, and just be yourself and not worry about it is the moment they show up.
It's kind of how it works.
It is. It totally just like, hey, you're kind of cool. You want to go out? Sure. And such became Starry Night. Hey, babe, I'm doing a podcast. You're on my IRC. We should hook up. Okay.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey,
It was not like that.
you're
at
doing a
all.
good job moderating that IRC room. You know what? You're not too bad. Oh, I thank you. Oh, she's coming to murder me.
I'm gonna beat you up.
She's coming to
I'm
murder
gonna
me.
beat you up with this
Don't
microphone.
beat me up. Please do not beat me up. I love you. I love you,
Come here.
Avatar.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, don't kill me.
Come
No,
here.
no, no murdering, please.
Here, you bitch.
Oh boy. Buy some apples.
Is there anything you would like to say to the audience to try and redeem yourself on my show, baby? No, just to tell your side of the story. I do know I'm a smooth criminal. So.
I think the fans would like to hear this story from you, Starry.
Do you want to?
You want me to tell them like the truth?
I don't. You know what? Or it could just stay the embellishments that I have, which are awesome.
I'm pretty sure we had this discussion once before, though.
We may have. It's up to you. I don't care. You know what? If it stays the same,
Okay,
I still look awesome.
No. First of all, I just want to clarify.
Okay, well, speak it into the mic, dear.
I thought I was.
And speak it directly in because it is a one-directional microphone.
Oh my god.
No, God damn. Sweetie!
You're welcome.
No, leave it. You're messing everything up.
You said to speak directly
Yeah,
into the
You're
microphone.
not supposed to mess with the stand. It's bad. Go ahead. It just makes a lot of noise. Just continue speaking.
Okay, first of all, yeah, he said that, but then he also said, I understand this couldn't work because it was a long distance relationship. So then we were just friends for a long time, for like months. And then we said, screw it. We like each other too much. Let's just like be together. And then magically he now lives with me. Do 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 do.
That's our new transition sound, by the way. There we go. Move this back. Thank you, baby. There. So you got the modified story. I still think I come out looking like a boss, though.
No.
Well, I suppose. I mean, there also is another story. Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you about a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way I met her was a tour at a concert. She had long hair and we'll tell you what, I'll just skip to the important part. Oh, baby, you!
Oh boy.
You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you!
Sandy, I'm
You got
sorry.
what I need.
I don't know how
But
you
you
do
say
it.
he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. All right, there you go.
Oh boy.
You are all very welcome. 5-iron, you're being told to put a stop to this.
I don't have any power. I have no power here.
And the sad thing is you don't hear me playing the audio on top of that. Like me actually playing audio for Just a Friend. So you're still going to have to listen to the episode to get that.
Can do.
And for any of you interested, that is Tally Hall's version of Just a Friend, which is awesome. It's excellent. All right. Well, that may or may not have actually answered your question. Just be smooth, bro. Yeah.
Oh, shut up. You don't have to be smooth. You just have to be confident.
Desperation is unappealing on both sides.
Exactly.
Just get hit by... Oh, okay. Starry's going to actually drop some actual knowledge here.
Okay. Despite what most men think, we don't care if you're super good looking or if you make like a ton of money, unless she's a gold digger, but that's different. But the main thing, the thing that made me attracted to AC in the first place was that he was just like super confident and he didn't really care what people thought of him. He was just himself. So as long as you're yourself and you're confident about yourself, that's what's attractive. Okay. You can't be like wimpy, crying all the time, thinking you're shit, just being like all down on yourself. You have to be positive. Okay? Seriously, confidence is sexy. That's what women will really like. Whatever.
Do you like my confidence, baby? You like my confidence? I mean, that is a big thing, especially that's kind of one of the reasons that I say if you just don't worry about it and go for and just be like, I'll just be a bachelor for a while, and you don't go for it because you're just kind of like, I don't know. Apathy seems to seem like confidence a large amount of time.
A thin line between the two.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if that answered your question, but you got a rendition of me singing Just a Friend, so I hope that was a nice side for that. All right, let me do this one. Hey, everybody! A while ago, I asked what kind of music seemed underrepresented, or at least I remember asking it. Maybe I didn't. At any rate, reggae kept coming up, so I decided to write a song about one of your pet subjects, headcanon. Please enjoy and keep up the fantastic job. We'll need more content for the upcoming months. Let's see. Hugs and dark chocolate kisses, warblist. Well, I'm going to hit this. I'm going to check out this link and see what it sounds like. Of course, you won't hear this. I want to see what headcanon sounds like.
Fandom advisory.
Let's see. Skip forward some.
Is a brat
good intro.
Something that we did.
All right. That is trying to hit into that reggae. I can hear it off of yours.
Oh, sorry.
No. I'm just grooving along with it there. I only played just a little bit to just get the flavor of it. But yeah, the link for that is on YouTube, or it's actually on the show notes that you can acquire from YouTube. I know you in the chat can hear it. That's why I played a little bit of it, so you guys could enjoy it.
That's all that stuff. It reminds me of Jesse Carlson. He does a bunch of ska music for the fandom.
Mm-hmm. So now we can go ahead and cross that off. We actually now have that particular piece. So, sorry, I was just having to check up on that. So yeah, there you go. Now we've covered all music genres, unless I don't know, gothcore. I don't know what remains. You're gonna have to start getting into really obscure stuff.
Do we really need gothcore in the fandom?
No, not really. We need more Tibetan whatever those vibration harmonic bowls songs.
Gregorian chants.
Gregorian chants would be good, and that could be kind of fun. What are those little bowls that you just twirl the stick in the center, and it makes the vibration. This is my rendition of Princess Celestia. Throat singing.
Yeah, there you go. Throat singing. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Go for some of that.
Turbo. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up with some images. What do you got there?
I like it. It looks like
there are words you can read it. Five Iron.
Sorry. I was looking at the picture. It's a nice picture. Hey, Cider and Sandy, big fan of the show. You guys are pretty great. Here's something I drew, and it's from it's down the bottom. I enjoy hearing your sane voices amongst the insane fandom. Jay Conathan and Scootalonathan.
Good go.
With that.
Yeah. Scootalonathan.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Best pony is Scootaloo. Spike's fabulous as well.
Good choices. So yeah, he drew two little pictures. Me looking quite. I love how he says we're sane and then draws a picture of me insane. And then the believe in freaking out motto that I have. Oh, Starry's still on Just a Friend. Such a catchy song. Okay. Well, so, oh yeah, the Mucka Blucka song's really good. And go check out Tally Hall. I love their stuff. It is... They need to be more famous than they are. Mucka Blucka have a song of chickens doing gangster rap. It's really good.
Chickens doing gangster rap?
Yeah, it's called Mucka Blucka.
I need to find this.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. The end of the show is just going to be us playing Tally Hall. I'm sorry. This is what happens when Chef isn't here. All right.
Oh God! Now they're shipping me with Luna. What the hell?
Whoa! I need to wait. What? Click.
Oh.
I do like me some Luna though. I go Les Pony for.
Whoa! Whoa! Lesbo horses. What's going on?
There goes the PG rating.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the second time we've mentioned lesbian horses on the show.
No.
Actually, no, it's not.
We've done it before.
Yeah, I said.
This is why we're not allowed on other news networks. This is why we're too hot for Everfree. Let's see. Well, let me go ahead and do this. Let me go to the iTunes store. Let me go ahead and check out all of our fabulous ratings. So you can go inside of here and type in Bronyville and check out our awesome site. At this time, we have clickety-click. We are at 790 ratings. I am so close to 800, guys. So awesome. Really. Tell you what, I would like to get to 800 ratings before our 100th show. Can you do that for me?
I'm sure it'll happen.
Could you? Could you find it in your heart? 5 iron. That's so close. You only have to do it for 4 weeks.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay. Well, ratings and reviews. Let me find the most recent reviews so I can give a little bit of props to those that are out there. Let's see. So this is up to the 9th. So I want to go ahead and thank Desert Nocturne. Hey, look, there's 5 iron Brony.
I don't trust that guy.
Yeah, he seems shifty to me. Heavy Ice 2, Hipster Lincoln, which really is the only Lincoln you can trust.
Course.
Silverberg Rambler, Stormy Seas, and that is our crew. So thank you very, very much to those out there that have left us reviews. And I do have to say, the most critical review of Bronyville podcast is still 3 stars.
Give us a name.
Yeah, there you go.
Give us a name.
No, it's only 3 stars. You know, it's not like anybody came in with like, blah, your stuff's all bad. I don't like you at all. Like, I don't know why people that do that sound like that, but that's just how they are.
Maybe they make reviews like that because that's how they sound and they're taking out on others.
I got made fun of, so now I've got to take it out on others. Yeah. All right. But anyway, thanks to those put in the review. As said, we're close to 800. That would fill the warmth of my cold heart. Let's see. Where are we on the iTunes ratings at this time? My dead cold Brony heart. Let's see. Looks like we've dropped on the what's hot just a little bit. I don't see us up there fighting the. We're not fighting. Looks like Adam Savage at this point on the hot meter, but I just have to see. We might be on top podcasts.
Have you thoroughly trounced Kevin Smith yet? I know you took him down one time.
We've done it a few times. I mean, he is a very large man to try and pounce. So. Oh my God. Hi, Starry. Aren't you mean?
Sorry, no, I was looking at a cat.
Oh, okay. She was just making fun of an enormous cat. That's all.
Look at him, though. He's huge.
He's a big cat. That's true, Starry.
Chubby.
Yes.
Oh, so fluffy.
Starry, we really need to go take Starry out to go get a cat later, everyone. Starry really needs a cat.
His name's Fabio.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh man. He's so fluffy. Why don't you link that Fluffy so people in the chat could actually look at the Fluffy instead of you just hogging all the kitty fluff.
But it's flashed, so I can't link.
Well, then just link to where they can find it. Is this one of the cats we're going to be looking at, or is this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let me also go ahead and head inside of here and find all the awesome donators this week. Let's see. ML Leinertson and or E Leinertson. Oh no, I gave out a full name. And also Iron Brony. Yay, Iron Brony. Wait, there's another Iron Brony?
What? I have that trademarked.
Yes, this is ironbrony.deviantart.com. But you are 5 of those.
This cat's named Apple.
Delicious apple cat.
Nom nom nom.
That's one of the other cats around the apple barn. Because there's got to be an apple cat that takes care of all the apple rats. So
There has to be. Logic demands.
Yep. Yeah, this Iron Brony's from the UK. He's a cool guy.
Intercontinental bro hoof.
His DeviantArt picture has a picture of him with a scarf and fingerless gloves, or with a, what do you call those? A toboggan?
Sure.
Yeah.
Knit cap.
Knit cap. Yeah, it's definitely knit. The fingerless gloves is just like, I still want to use my iPod.
I'm going to steal a car.
No, hey, I didn't say that, 5 Iron.
Sorry.
Meanie McMeanerson.
Incident.
Nah, you're fine. You're cool, dude. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up with one cool thing time. So, of course, one cool thing. Give you one excellent link that you can go check out today. Looks like 5 Iron's got his filled in. I'm just going to offer this one. This is renaissancebrony.deviantart.com, an animation called Tank Love. So, continuing on the fact that I actually can stand Rainbow Dash when Chef Sandy isn't here, this is a neat little animation in which Rainbow Dash and Tank just kind of stand there in the library. Nothing much is going on.
The squeaky noise.
The squeaky noise is Rainbow Dash looking back and forth. But if you click, the love ensues. And then it stops. And then the love. And then it stops and love.
That's all.
So if you want to go check that out, that is Tank Love by Renaissance Brony. Link is in the show notes. You too can enjoy the weird-looking Rainbow Dash back and forth before the nuzzling of Tank. All right, what do you got, 5 Iron?
I am a big fan of Team Fortress 2, as you may have picked up on. And a while ago, I came across something called ponyfortress2.com, and that is basically ponies plus TF2. It's a modified version of Team Fortress, and several servers set up. Some of them are just stock servers with custom sounds, and some of them are running something like the Saxton Hale mod, which is each team gets a super player, and they are able to help their team or debuff the other team based on various aspects. Quick example is Applejack is like an engineer, and another one is Rarity's like a spy. So you can each team can have one tricked out player to either advance the cart, defend certain checkpoints, and a crazy community with this thing. There's maybe 5 or 6 different servers, and they're almost always full, and they got a great forum going on. Lots of good, clean, free fun.
That could be something fun. If how connected are you with the team over there?
I've talked back and forth with the programmers a couple times. I tried to get them on for an interview, but they're kind of mic shy. So
no problem. If you've got access to them, as said, we're trying to figure out some stuff for episode 100. If we could have a server designated for our crew for a period of time, and just generally, I don't even care if it's actually playing the game, it more just kind of dorking around on the server with maybe weird maps and try out the thing you're talking about. That could be a fun part of the 100th episode. Hurrah!
Sure. I will give it a shot. I don't pretend to be best buddies with the guys. I've just talked a little bit with them. But I mean, hey, it kind of ties into your show, and it's a lot of fun, and it's free. No one had to pay anything to download the game.
Well, tell them if necessary, we could talk about if they wanted to make a few donation bits off of it for the event. So
yeah, they are looking. No, they do a donor system. Because it's all self-run stuff. So they are occasionally asking, hey, if you can drop $5 on us, it'd be great. Because, it's all done out of like someone's house or something like that. But yeah, I'll shoot. I'll throw them an email, see what happens.
Okay. All right. See if you can do that. That might be one of the fun bits that we can offer. We'll just have to figure out what else we can do for the 100th episode. And as I said, if you have any ideas, because we are looking for some fan suggestions on cool things that we can do, because we do kind of want to do something neat for you. It's hard to try and plan out exactly what kind of fun we can offer you. And as for, let's see, Screw Loose is asking if they have a cool thing. You can go ahead and link that in the chat if you want, where that's actually showing up on the video, I believe. Is it showing the video, or are you just showing cats at this time, Starry? The main page? Okay. So, let's see. Screw Loose has a one cool thing. Let's see what this is. I love when you comb my hair. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, that's so weird.
I love when you comb my hair. Oh, yes.
So weird. So weird. That's in conjunction with the "Let's Fly to the Castle" weird animations that's been going around.
That made me kind of uncomfortable.
You'll have to see that. It's not too bad. It's just weird.
All the brushing.
Yeah, all the brushing. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and drag us here to the end of the show, kicking and screaming. Let's see, go ahead and round up all the thanks. 5 Iron, thanks for jumping in last moment.
Oh, thank you for the invite. Really appreciate it.
Hey, you are a good bro. You talk to me a lot on Twitter. You seem nice.
I hope it's not too annoying.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're definitely not annoying. And as said, I actually do kind of like the comics. It's kind of funny just to go tee. Now the horrible thing that's going to happen is this week you're going to either do one of two things. You're going to either download the episode and hate it, or you're going to just go like, I'm not going to listen to this episode.
Well, I don't have to edit it, so that's a huge plus. Mm-hmm. That's out of my hands.
Yes. Trust me, that I would not have survived without him. Editing is so hard. So yeah, thanks a ton for jumping on, dude, and filling in for Chef this week. I believe Sheffers should be back next week to try and control me so I'm not singing Just a Friend during the podcast.
I don't think you heard my complaining, did you?
No. It's fun. All right, and as usual, I want to go ahead and thank all of our fans, be it if you are those in the Justin TV room. Thank you all for showing up today and participating. Do love you, and for being just awesome fans. And also, if you're the ones that are out there just downloading the show and enjoying this via iTunes or, via whatever podcast aggregator. I use Dogcatcher, to each their own. Thank you all very, very much. And, for all the praise, we are low on emails. So if you do have questions or stuff that you want to go ahead and bring up, please send those across to our email at bronyville@gmail.com. But here's all the rest of the contact info. You can go ahead and look at the website over at bronyshow.com or bronyvillepodcast.com. That's where our main site, that's where you can find information and all the show notes that we talk about on the show. You can join us roughly every Saturday noon Pacific at justin.tv/Bronyville podcast. That'd be 3 Eastern and 11 p.m. UTC. iTunes reviews, as we mentioned earlier, we love them. We're getting desperately close to 800, which is awesome. And we need you guys to get us there before the 100th episode. That would be awesome. You can listen to the show on Celestia Radio every Tuesday, 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern, and 11 p.m. UTC. I guess I may have gotten the time wrong. I guess you can watch us on Justin TV at 8. Yeah. And Twitter, my Twitter handle is at Bronyville. Chef Sandy's is at Chef Sandy, and 5 Iron, your was at 5 Iron Brony.
That is correct.
All right. Meetup groups. I am part of the Bronies in Northern California. Chef Sandy is part of the North Texas Bronies. And are you part of any group?
Not officially.
Okay. That works. And conventions coming up. I'm not really sure. We'll see. So that's
BronyCon, right?
What was that?
You're going to BronyCon, right?
I don't know at this time right now. Actually, to be honest, at this point, I'm looking to take a lot more voice acting classes to see if I can actually like do that. I calculated that I'd need to spend about $3,000. So
Yikes.
my wallet may be a little bit too. I mean, if you do want us to go to conventions, as said, if there is a particular one that we can try and get to, if you can donate across to us to push us forward and try and get to some of these conventions, it is just simply hard to take the time and get out the money to do that. So yeah, it's if you do have a convention that you want us to go to, and we would love to attend, it is just difficult getting all of us out there and trying to get airfare and everything. So I don't know what our schedule is going to be like. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Also, I did mention that I was going to give a shout out to a particular group for being my 2000th Twitter follower. So I'll go ahead and do that now. I want to go ahead and thank Crystal Con, who was my 2000th follower, and I'm going to go ahead and mention them because also they are trying to dig up some cash to make their convention happen. And you can find them. Let me pull up their account so you can actually go find their Twitter, and that should be lower. Crystal Con, where are you? I don't know where you're at. Oh no, show's breaking. Oh well, it's Crystal Con. Let's see, MLP Crystal, and it's in Europe, Sweden no less. Crystal Con, RYSTAL. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that. It is in Sweden, so do need to find where they are at. Show is grinding to a halt. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. We can go ahead and talk about them a little bit later, but they do need some help. And anyway, we will go ahead and take care of this, but we will talk to you all later. Thank you very much for listening. I'm getting tired. Time to end the show. Sleep well, every pony.
Pony on.
Ha 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 ha!